My name is Greg, and I've been at Island for 19 years now, and I joined when I was 6. Island is home for me. It's where I grew up, it's where my friends are, and I have so many great memories here. I've been in kids club, and then I've been in youth ministry, and then I've been part of worship ministry, university ministry, and now I'm also part of young adults ministry. I think Island does something really great, which is that it provides so many opportunities for people to serve, and there's different ways you can do it. For me, I ended up loving worship music, so that's a way I get to serve. I'm really passionate about fostering community, so that's another way I get to do that in the young adults ministry. When I first got into youth, I was like, all the older kids on the worship team seemed so cool, and I just wanted to be part of that. But I was so scared, and I was like, I don't think I'm good enough, had that imposter syndrome thing going. I'd wait till everyone was done and everyone was eating lunch or something, and then I'd go onto the piano and I'd play. And I remember Pastor Eric would come over and he'd listen, and he'd just maybe stand there and be interested for a little bit, and he'd go, you should join the team. And I kept being like, no, but eventually, after all that encouragement and being asked so many times, I went, okay, yeah, sure. And I think that's one of the best things that's happened to me. I think doing worship is just a big part of who I am. It's what I love doing. It helps me connect with God better. I have this platform where I can use those skills for church and give other people a great experience as well, a great Sunday experience. Sometimes for people who do worship or we serve like that, it can get a little routine. We wake up at 6 in the morning on Sundays and we go to church, and then we practice from 7 to 9. But then sometimes you'll look out and on the first floor, for example, it's dark outside, so you might not think that we can see you, but the lights mean that we can see everyone. And so we really do sometimes see how it touches people and how people have that experience in that moment. And it's not always because of how we're playing the music, it's what God is doing in the lives of people that maybe it's the chords, maybe it's the lyrics, but people get to have that experience at Island. Yeah. When I was in youth, I had this great group of friends who I did worship with, and even now, every Sunday I get to do worship with them, and I think it's just part of the church that you get to age through these different age groups, but because it's such a big church and it's so inclusive, everyone gets to stay together and you get to do things together, do life with people. 19 years ago, my mom brought me to this church, and it's been my home, and it's where I've made so many friends, and I love it here. I think I was really lucky that even through all that time, convention center, hotel ballrooms, 633, that I was able to stay with the church. And I've been able to kind of experience ministry through all the different age groups, maybe some in the future as well. And I've been really lucky to have that and to have the same group of friends throughout that. But I think there's something for the consistency of having one location, right? That people who go, for my age group, a lot of people went abroad for university. And if they come back, it could be a different place. But having the same people, having the same place, that familiarity, it means people will get to experience the same life journey and life change that I have here. And I think having a new building will mean that for people who are here for a bit and then they leave, or they've come to Island for a little bit and it's something else has come up in life and they're coming back, I think it just means that there will always be a home for them, that this is where they can come back to and this is where they can belong. I think there's something really powerful about having that consistency and that dependability, and I think it's really important in all of our lives, but especially in our walk with God. I hope that Bold Faith really is that thing that lets more people experience what I have, and they get to do life together with other Christians that in a way that is just amazing and in a way that only God can do.